Hello, Scorpios. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. So, before we get into the reading with the cards, I feel like there's another message I have to share because I was outside drinking my morning coffee, and all of a sudden I hear something jump. And when I look back, it's a baby deer or a doe. Okay. And I was like, oh, okay, well, hello there. And then this baby deer just stops and starts staring at me for a minute, like a hot minute. And I start waving hi and I literally start blowing it kisses. Call me crazy, okay? But it was just there, just staring at me. And then it took like a step forward and I was like, well, that's odd. Usually they run in the totally opposite direction, you know? And then I sensed something. I was like, is there something behind my shed? So I peeked over and there was another baby deer. And I was like, oh, there's two of you. And they just stood there staring. So I kept waving hi. I kept blowing kisses. And that first one took another step forward. And I just kept saying hello and talking to them. And then eventually I was getting ready to go inside. And it's like, I said bye. And they literally just went off. Or hopped off, jumped off, whatever. But yeah, and I was like, wow, what a very significant moment. It's moments like that where I know spirit is communicating. But this, and I'm saying this because I was outside as I'm drinking my coffee and I'm like, okay, I feel like I have to do a reading for Scorpio. And then boom, that happened. So I definitely feel like that was not only a message for me, but definitely a message for Scorpios. So I went on old handy dandy Google and I asked what the symbolism of two baby deers is. And it's signifies the birth of new ideas, projects, or opportunities. The presence of two emphasizes this theme, suggesting a double blessing or a more significant transformation. They also represent innocence, personal growth, a significant opportunity. They represent gentleness and intuition. So two baby deers does amplify themes of nurturing, expansion, and spiritual or personal development. This is also highlighting a need for nurturing or a reconnection with your inner child. The number two can also symbolize growth and development, much like a new ministry expanding in influence and effectiveness. Two baby deers could represent a balancing of certain aspects in your life, such as the integration of different facets of your personality or the harmonious relationship between two important things. Your emotional response to the deer is crucial. If you felt warmth and joy, it's a sign of positive new beginnings. If the sighting made you feel anxious, it could represent an underlying fear or stress about a new responsibility. And I definitely felt warmth and joy, not an ounce of fear like, oh my God, I don't know if I should even be calling the deer over, waving like, is the mom around? But no, I just felt all this warmth and joy, and it was just, I don't know, it was such a odd but beautiful feeling. So I definitely feel like there is some beautiful things ahead, Scorpio. All right, let's get into it. And also in this particular deck, there's the Eight of Wands, which I always usually get as like some sort of, it can mean communication and, shifts, good news coming in. But I get it a lot when it's speaking of spiritual communication through animals. There's literally in the Eight of Wands, you see a bunch of arrows and also a bunch of animals. You see a deer, you see an eagle, a squirrel, a rabbit. So a lot of you could be getting spiritual communication through animals, and you're going to know it's spiritual communication. Like, you're going to know it on an intuitive level, like that meant something. Sure, we could see birds and we could see this, but there's that nudge, that deep feeling inside where you're like, no, that meant something. Very interesting. I'm hearing something is getting ready to break free in your life, something that's been stagnant. Okay, look at this. Manifestations coming through, Gemini, Virgo, Four of Wands keeps showing up there. There could be a manifestation of a reunion, manifestation. And reunion does not have to be romantic. It could be maybe a reunion with a friend, a family member, Page of Cups, a child. Manifesting a new home with that Four of Wands. Stability, reaching a milestone, High Priestess. Your intuition is spot on right now, Scorpios. All right, messages for Scorpios at this time, please. Page of Wands. All right, so there's definitely some good news coming in. Could be some financial news. Definitely feels like you're going to be getting ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is also, you know, the meaning of the baby deers spoke of inner child, of the inner child. And some of you could be tapping into your inner child. You could be tapping into creative things. You could be starting something, a new creative path, project. But whatever it is, I feel like it is definitely very nurturing to your inner child. You could have Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart. This could be, you know, art. This could be music. Whatever it is, I feel it definitely feels like you're tapping back in. I feel a lot of creativity, a lot of passion, a lot of joy, excitement. What else here for Scorpios? Someone could play the guitar or could be learning how to play the guitar. We have the Two of Cups. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. So there's something about a connection here too. There could be a connection. Again, this does not have to be romantic. A connection between you and another person that allows your inner child to shine. Like this could be a friend who you talk to things about, and all of a sudden it's like they get your creative juices flowing, or vice versa. You may get their creative juices flowing. I feel like a really beautiful bond here between you and another person. For some of you, this could be you and your child. What else here for Scorpios? The Devil. What is this Devil energy? Capricorn, Ten of Wands. I'm hearing the devil on your back. Ten of Pentacles. This could be about family. Four of Wands. There's the Eight of Wands that I was talking about. I definitely feel there's a lot of red here. Okay, the color red and orange is very significant. So your root chakra, your sacral chakra is being highlighted. The root chakra is, it is the chakra that connects to being grounded, literally your roots, stability, and then your sacral chakra, which represents creativity, passion. You know, I'm almost getting this energy like the devil wanting to restrict you from tapping into your inner child by creating more burdens in your life. First of all, I feel with the 10 being here, 10 of Wands, that cycle is getting ready to come to a completion. So if you feel like you've been having the devil on your back, you constantly feel like it's one thing after another, that is about to, I just said something that's about to break free, okay? The devil enjoys seeing people miserable, depressed. And something about that energy is about to shift, and shift quickly with this Eight of Wands. Again, pay attention to communication through animals, because I feel like spirit is definitely speaking to you through them. Could be your own pets, could be animals you see outside, whatever it is. I feel like I always talk to a collective of Scorpios who have a strong connection to animals, for sure. Some of you could have been weighed down by a home situation. But it definitely feels like you're getting ready. Four of Wands is celebratory energy. Definitely feels like you're getting ready to celebrate something, reaching some sort of milestone. Not feeling weighed down like you were. Yeah, look at this, the Tower. And the Ace of Cups. Something is being broken down for a new beginning. The Sun, a beautiful new beginning. There could be some unexpected communication or news that's coming through, but I feel like it's good news. Something you weren't expecting that helps you build from scratch, build something new. You know, the Tower is that faulty foundation. It's something crashing down for something new to be built. The Wheel of Fortune, so definitely a major shift or change. Give me a little more on this devil energy. The Page of Swords. Some of you could have like somebody who's obsessively watching you, spying on you. Could definitely be social media. I'm also getting somebody having like a super nosy neighbor. Like I'm getting, like you could be outside. This is the type of person who peeks through their blinds every 5 seconds, trying to see what you're doing, trying to see what you have going on. There could have been issues with neighbors. Some of y'all could have been living in like a toxic environment. The Judgment card. Well, first of all, whoever this energy is that is obsessively watching you, spying on you, whether it's social media or whether it's somebody in your damn neighborhood, they're under judgment, okay? If they have been creating a toxic environment for you, they're under judgment. I also feel like Scorpio, judgment being Scorpio energy, I really feel like you're going through a rebirth here. Wow. King of Wands, the Magician, the Ten of Pentacles. Whew. Feels like you're stepping into your power here. Give me a little more on this nosy person, the Seven of Swords, and they try to do it in a sneaky way where they're not seen. And there's the Eight of Wands. Again. The Tower, again. Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles. What is this person's problem? The Chariot. The Hermit. Cancer, Virgo, and the Six of Wands. The Ten of Swords at the bottom. Go figure. Five of Wands. I was feeling the energy here. And Death, Scorpio, your card coming through as well. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You know, let's say this is like a nosy neighbor, for example. This is somebody who is constantly wondering and curious, but there's definitely an unhealthy obsession behind it. They're like, especially if like you're somebody who lives by themselves, or maybe you're a single parent with that Queen of Pentacles here. It's like, how does Scorpio do it? How does Scorpio, continue to thrive, continue to like have success, victory? There could be success and victory around a vehicle. Like, I don't know, maybe they watch your vehicle, or maybe you just got a brand new car. There's something about them wondering how you do what you do. How are you by yourself and taking care of your kids? How are you so abundant, self-sufficient? How are you financially stable? It's their own projections, competitiveness, jealousy with the Five of Wands being here. It's like somebody sees your strength and your resilience, but yet that Knight of Cups energy, your softness, your compassion, your nurturing energy. I feel like I'm talking to a group of Scorpios who either like live alone, or you're a single parent. Like you do it on your own with this Hermit energy here. And even if, let's say I'm talking to a group of Scorpios who are single parents, it's like not only are you doing it alone, but you're looking damn good doing it. You may be somebody who gets a lot of attention. You may be somebody who, like, something about your success is showing, okay? Maybe it's the type of place you live in. Maybe it's the type of car you drive. Maybe it's how you dress. Whatever it is, this is like somebody who's like, how? How? Not only that, you may be a hermit. I mean, a Scorpio, we ain't trying to bother nobody, right? Just out here doing our thing, going home, going to the store, coming back home, or leaving home, going to work, whatever it is. Like, and this is somebody who might be like, well, why is Scorpio such a hermit? Maybe you don't say hi to all your neighbors, or it's just like, what's Scorpio's problem? Why are they such a hermit? It's like, because I'm minding my business. They see some sort of forward movement in your life. However that may be looking for you, however that they may be perceiving this. What else here for Scorpios? Justice. I almost wouldn't be shocked if this is like, again, I don't know why I keep getting this energy of a neighbor. All right. That could be a very specific story for somebody. But whoever this is the type of person who, like, they've been looking for a reason to possibly try to get, like, legal issues put on you, or trying to, like, have a reason to, like, call the cops or whatever it is, like some weird shit like that. But they can't find anything because there's nothing to find. You're coming out with, you could have Libra in your chart, but Justice card is all about truth, fairness, balance, integrity. And justice being on your side. So in this sense, this is somebody who is going to get a little kick of karma in their life for these projections, for the ill intent that even if they haven't tried it, even just the thought of it, something's about to backfire. That's that Tower card I saw. Something's about to backfire in this person's life. And I feel like you're going to have some sort of front row seat to it. This could even be like a work situation where you have a coworker who's constantly like trying to be nosy in your business. You may be to yourself minding your business at work, and here they come trying to be nosy, trying to do it in a sneaky way at that, to see how they can get you in trouble, get you fired. You know what I mean? Justice is on your side, those Scorpios. We have two heavy cards of karma, justice and judgment. What I say is like, you mind your business, you go to bed, you go to work. Queen of Swords. Not one to play with. Let's start there. Anything else here for Scorpios? Knight of Wands. And the Fool. This is also somebody who I feel like this is weird. This is weird. But is it really? Because this is somebody who has an unhealthy obsession with watching you. So they might see certain things like, for example, let's say you park your car, you're walking inside, and maybe you're all holly jolly on the phone, laughing it up with a friend or someone. Maybe you're doing something outside by yourself or with your kids that's tapping into your inner child. Like, this is somebody who also sees you as somebody who's able to tap into their inner child, able to find joy in life. And this is bringing on some jealousy in them. Side note, be careful with speeding, Scorpio. Yeah, I just saw the King of Swords. All right, authority. Be careful of speeding. Like, I see somebody either being on their phone or like having the music up and not really paying attention to the speed limit. We ain't trying to get no tickets around here. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands and the Fool, Hierophant, and the Five of Cups. Queen of Swords at the bottom. For whoever this one may resonate for, I feel like there's somebody, Spirit is saying to put that to the side there because this is a different message. I feel like there's somebody who is regretting something here with you, okay? They could regret being non-committal, being a playboy, playgirl, whatever, player. Basically, somebody's in regret because they feel like they should have wifed you up, Scorpio, or they should have made you their man, whatever it is. It definitely feels like somebody's in regret about that. Could be a Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh my goodness. Sexy energy here. The Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress. This is why they're in regret. Look how you are sitting fine. Fine, honey. Sexy, independent, abundant, not taking any nonsense or BS from anybody. Straight up divine feminine energy here. This is somebody who could have played some sort of games, mind games. I'm hearing somebody who thought that they could have their cake and eat it too. Now they're stuck in this hangman position. They're seeing things from a different perspective, but you already walked away. Okay. Eight of Cups. The Emperor. So this could be somebody that you saw at one point as your divine masculine, as the person that you could possibly build something with. For some of you, this could be like somebody you were married to, or this could be the father or mother of your children. Somebody's having sleepless nights. Nine of Swords. Oh, well. Somebody could have been out here doing the most. I feel like this is somebody, I'm getting like, this is somebody who feels like they also regret. Like, they don't like the fact that you're in that Queen of Swords energy, right? Because Queen of Swords can see right through you. Queen of Swords is not an energy you want to play with. Not today, not tomorrow, not on a good day, not on a bad day, okay? You see right through this person. You also are very clear with your boundaries. It's like somebody is also feeling some way because they can no longer manipulate you, or they can no longer have one up over you. You've evolved. And they're still stuck in the same old ways. But they also regret not committing to you or being committed to you in some capacity. So, yeah. Anyways, any other messages here for Scorpios? The Tower. What is this Tower energy? Scorpio, Aries. The Seven of Wands. The Empress. The Two of Swords. The Ace of Swords. I feel like this Tower is very much connected to another person. And this is, I feel like what I was talking about before, it's like somebody's Tower is how protective you are of yourself. How you're not afraid to stand up for yourself, stand your ground. At one point, you could have had your blindfold on when it came to this person, but Ace of Swords at the bottom, you're seeing things very clearly. You have the truth of this person, the situation. I also feel like this person is kind of, first of all, in denial a little bit, but I feel like they're at a crossroads right now where it's like they don't know. There's some sort of uncertainty for them as to like, how could Scorpio have evolved this much? How could Scorpio have grown this much? Why is it that I can no longer manipulate Scorpio or get back into Scorpio's energy? For some of you, this is somebody who caused some sort of destruction in your life, some sort of major upheaval. Especially if you have children with this person. Some of you may be in no contact, with this person. Ooh, okay. Messages for Scorpios. We have Uriel, Light of God. Helps with major changes in your life and makes the transition smoother. Inner wisdom and healing. You're currently going through a major life transition that is forcing you to make changes to your existing life. Embrace it. Freyja, Goddess of Beauty. If you need help finding love or sexual partners, or need a deeper understanding of love and attraction, connect to her. Be bold and be unapologetically you. Come out of your sexual shell and express your sensual playfulness. Durga, Warrior Goddess. Call in Durga to protect you from evil, defeat your enemies, move through darkness, let go and dissolve attachments. Give careful attention to those around you, and establish better boundaries to protect yourself from negative people. We have Pombajira here, Goddess of Sex. Pombajira can assist you in matters of the heart, bring back a lover, sexuality, beauty, sex work, and the nightlife. Run from what's comfortable and live where you fear to live, because it's never too late to be who you might have been. And Coventina, Goddess of Sacred Waters. She helps with abundance, healing with water, purification, and psychic abilities and prophecy. Detox your body and mind. Your auric field is weak due to picking up on other people's negative emotions and energy. All right. Alrighty, Scorpios. I think I'm going to leave it right there. I don't even know what the title is. This was a little all over the place, but whoever resonates with these messages resonates. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, share. I love y'all. Bye.